What's up, my friend? I hope you're doing well. And today I just wanted to share 5 quick tips that you can use to ensure that your students complete your course, your online course, right? Or maybe it's another different type of product, but how to actually make them go all the way through and ensure that they have that transformation that you're promising. Another thing that goes hand in hand with this is making sure that they have a great experience with your products. Because if they really enjoy what they see from your products, then most likely they're more incentivized to go all the way through and actually finish the thing, right? So I want to show you those 5 things, and basically within the context of Kajabi. And if you're interested in using Kajabi as your all-in-one business platform, then I'll give you a special offer at the very end that you might want to take advantage of. But without further ado, let's kind of jump into those 5 things that have personally worked for me, but I want to share them with you as well. So for me, the first thing I wanted to share is having an onboarding sequence. So as soon as someone purchases your product, you want to have an email sequence that takes them through a thank you sequence, essentially. So here in Kajabi, you can see the email marketing. I have 2 subscribe triggers for this sequence, which I call expressive string arranging thank you. And I call it complete because I have 2 tiers, a basic and a complete tier with more bonuses and stuff. But the 2 subscribe triggers are as soon as this offer is purchased, and there's 2 variations on the same offer. So as soon as they purchase the product, they are now subscribed to this sequence. And then they're gonna immediately receive a thank you email. So day 0, you've made it, you're now in expressive string arranging, so it gives them that immediate shot of dopamine, like, I made a great choice, I'm so excited to actually dive in and get going, basically, right? So I say you've made it, you're now officially a student of expressive string arranging, I can't wait for you to get started. And before we do anything, let me get you the bonuses I promised. And then I attach them here in the email. And then I say, let me tell you a little bit more about this course. There's 3 separate modules. So just giving them a general overview about the course. You don't want them to be overwhelmed by anything. So you just want to give them a really simple layout of what's going on. And that's what I do on day 0. And then day 1 all the way through day 3, I just highlight a specific area in the course that I'm really excited about and I would love for them to check out. So maybe let's check out day 3. This is a John Williams, film composer, right? John Williams email here. So I hope you're doing well. One more video I wanted to share with you inside. Nothing beats studying real world examples of string orchestrations to see how the masters do it. So I want to share with you an analysis of a John Williams score in this course. So again, highlighting a certain nugget that I want to share with them. And then day 4, I basically just thank them again and basically tie a little bow on the very top of the gift, right? So I say, thank you again for joining. If you have any questions, let me know, because I want them to feel like they're valued and I want them to have that great experience over these next few days as they start venturing into the product. So the onboarding email sequence is the #1 thing I would recommend to really get your students using the course. And then as they have a great experience with it, they want to go all the way through. Now, the second thing is more of a visual thing, and that is having a nice theme. So the thing about Kajabi is that you have multiple themes you can typically choose from. At the moment, I think they're working on some new ones, but let me quickly show you here. So within the offer, within the product, you can click customize, and then they show you the different themes. So for me, the theme I have right now is called Next. But at the moment, they have these templates. So the momentum theme is very, very common. You see it in, I think like Teachable has something very similar to this. Podia does as well. They use a kind of a momentum theme, but yeah. Then there's the Premier theme, which is the default from Kajabi. There's the Creative theme, which has kind of a darker look, and then a Prosper theme as well. The Creative and the Prosper look pretty similar to me, but they also had a Next theme, which I'm currently using, that they don't have anymore. But having something that not only just fits well with your students, but fits your personal brand, right? Because you can also tweak the colors, you can tweak the logo of the text and everything like that. You want to make sure it's consistent with the course, with your branding, and then something that will inspire your students to go through. So if you take a look at this course here, I've made it relatively minimal and pretty simplistic. I want some contrasting colors here. So I want to give them a visually appealing experience with my product. So kind of a darker blue here, you can see, right? Kind of like my shirt in a way. And then the text is all black, hard black against the white background. So very, very simple. They can go through, they can see the different modules, and they can go through them anytime they want. So having a great theme to choose from and really customize it to your own needs, I would say, is the second thing that I would focus on. The third thing is having an actual structure to your course. A big reason why people don't complete courses that they purchase is because they get overwhelmed, or it seems like the material's all scattered and there's no A to Z solution, which is a really big problem, by the way. A lot of courses just suck because of this. But you have to think from the perspective of an educator, right? Think of it from your own perspective. If you were to purchase a course, how would you want to experience it, right? So I'm particularly proud of this course because I think I structured it very well, if I have to say so myself. I have a welcome video here to say like, I'm really happy to have you here. And then I have another video right after that saying the 10 mistakes we've all made. Now this in particular is a string arranging course. So the 10 mistakes we've all made in regards to string arranging is what I'm talking about. But in this video, I basically highlight all 10 of these different mistakes, the first 5 and then the other 5. And then I promise at the very end that as we go through this course, we're going to be addressing, acknowledging, and fixing all of these mistakes. So by the end, you'll know exactly what to do with your own arrangements when you encounter these problems. And that gives them something to look forward to. And then I go through module 1, the basics, module 2, how to actually write for the strings, number 3, module 3, how to create string mockups inside your DAW, things like that. After all that's done and I've gone through some live case studies, put it all into practice, then in the very end I say, now here's all the 10 mistakes we've made, but with solutions. So now, I can say this is how you fix these mistakes, and then I can also refer back to previous videos if they want to dive into those a bit further. So it gives them a sense of completion that they've actually gone from A to Z and they can see that transformation. And then, a thank you video at the very end, a conclusion video, next steps. And then here I basically share my membership. If they want to join the waiting list for that, they really want that next step and they want that accountability, then they can join the wait list for that. So just having a structure for your course, even if it's just 2 different modules, that's totally fine. Even if it's a mini course and it's like 5 videos long, you want those to be structured from the very beginning to the very end. Understand exactly where you want to take that customer on the journey using your course. And that will guarantee most of the time a successful kind of follow through rate for your students. So having that structured approach, really knowing what will benefit them the most is super, super important. Factor number 4 is a little bit more interactive with your students, and that is asking questions and giving homework assignments along the way. So me personally, I kind of bristle when I hear the word homework. I don't really love homework myself, especially as a kid, but if someone's purchasing a course, most likely they're invested in to some degree, right? They've put in their hard-earned money, so they're willing to do what it takes to see results. And so I want to encourage that, right? And what I do is in the description of each of my videos, I basically ask a certain question. Which of these mistakes do you identify with? And then let me know in a comment. And then you can see here my students are letting me know what are my biggest mistakes, what are my biggest concerns, and all of these not only just help me see what they're struggling with, but it allows them to vocalize themselves. And then therefore they feel like they're contributing, but they're also learning and they're saying what is been stored up in their minds and they're releasing it. And it's so nice for them to basically go through that process, I think. So yeah, basically in most of these videos, I would ask a specific question. Here I'm kind of saying like, oh, these are some topics you should know about, but here's another example, right? So do you ever consider bowing in your own mockups? And then I ask a question. It's up to them to answer if they want to, but the ones that do are usually the ones that get the most out of the courses anyway. So, again, we're trying to make the experience as seamless and as smooth as possible for our students. We can't control them. We can't make them take action on the course, but we can certainly subsidize the process and make it easier for them, right? So that's the 4th thing. And then the 5th thing, which is not something I'm doing at the moment, but is certainly a great idea, is gamification. So when we say gamification, we're talking about adding certain games to your course to make it more fun, right? So maybe that's like a true and false quiz. Maybe it's a certain assessment. Maybe it's a little survey where they get a little prize at the end. Maybe it's like tic-tac-toe within your course or something like that. This is something that I would love to see Kajabi implement even further into their courses and to their products, is having the ability to add these mini games to really just enhance the student experience even further, right? But you can imagine like everyone loves playing games to some degree. So if you can incorporate that into your products, that would be so cool as well. But yeah, that's basically a general look at those 5 different factors that I would personally be considering to ensure that your students complete your material and also have a great experience along the way. So important. And those are the students usually that will give you the best testimonials, will usually refund much less than other customers who just want to get in and get out. And yeah, overall, it just fulfills both parties in a really beautiful way. So if you want to try out Kajabi for yourself, I was demonstrating all of this inside of Kajabi. It's what I've been using for my business for the longest time. and I just love the flexibility it affords me with all the features it provides. So if you want to try Kajabi for yourself for your own business, then I would highly recommend trying it out. They typically give you a 14-day free trial, which isn't very long on their website, but so I can give you an extended 30-day free trial using my affiliate link below in the description box, which just means that part of your monthly payment or annual payment will come back to support me and the channel if you decide to become a paying member and stick around. If not, no worries, no obligation of course, but you don't pay anything extra. It's just a great way to support me and the channel. And of course, it's greatly appreciated, and you'll get that extended free trial. And on top of that, I want to give you 2 bonus mini courses for free as a thank you for using my link. So the first one is called Kajabi in 30 days. So as soon as you sign up for your free trial, you'll have immediate access where I'll take you through A to Z how to use Kajabi, and I'll really just help you with that process, get everything set up. And if you put all of that into practice really quickly, you can really be up and running within a couple of days if you really wanted to. So that course is super valuable. It'll help you along the way, and that's the first thing I want to give you as well as a thank you. The second one is called Content Marketing for Creatives. So this mini course walks through the business model that I'm using at the moment to basically share my knowledge to the world for free, but also monetize my knowledge on the back end as well. And this allows me to basically focus on giving stuff away for free on a weekly basis, and basically focus on what really matters most, and then monetizing on the back end and profiting as well. So it's a beautiful business model I really do enjoy, and highly recommend it as well. And I want to give that to you absolutely free again for using my link below. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video, and take care. Bye-bye.